the last webinar we are hosting this year. This is the Teach Meet of December 2024 within the Action Research in School Education, Action Research in eTwinning projects, eTwinning featured group activity. We and I am very glad to have today a more invited experts, among them eTwinners who have been working hard on their projects and who have been sharing and disseminating their results, the results of their actual research and also the results of their collaboration. Let me present you the team that we invited today. We have Elena Vlădescu, who is an eTwinning and Scientix ambassador. We also have today an eTwinner teaching in primary school, Ioana Alexandra Văduva, a Scientix ambassador, Lucian Vlădescu, another eTwinner who is also working in primary school and has been running projects, Maria Magdalena Cojocariu, very experienced and willing to share and awarded eTwinner and eTwinning ambassador Mihaela Good. Another very active eTwinner, Iuliana Ciubuc, and last but not least, Cristina Tomescu, who is also an eTwinning and Scientix ambassador. At the end of the meeting, I will also present some activities from our group, activities related to action research. Let me just present you the topics. Elena Vlădescu will speak about inclusion, Theater for Inclusion, eTwinning and Erasmus project, and their activities and the research they have been running throughout the project, but also she will be inspiring and presenting activities from the project. Cristian Lucian Vlădescu will present to you another project related to mathematics and related to eTwinning activities within their schools, lower secondary students. Mindful Minds, A Journey to Inner Peace will be the presentation from Magdalena Cojocariu. We will see another project presented by Mihaela Good, Master, Mathematics, Art, Science, Technology for Educational Resilience. Eratosthenes project by Iuliana Ciubuc. And eTwinning project STEM with Stories by Cristina Tomescu. I will present a few activities we have been conducting as part of our Erasmus accreditation project in our school, which focus on the part related to action research and research we have been conducting in the project. I have created a Padlet for today's activity. I have shared it in the chat box. Also, you have it linked in the question and answers area. Feel free to go there to post questions, to post screen captures you have taken during the activities, and just to share and keep in touch with the other participants. I am glad that we managed here now in December to together and speak about the results of our project. With your permission, and if Elena is ready, I would start with her. She is returning to us with project presentation. She's not the first. Time here. She has been inspiring us about STEM related activities, about scientific activities, about tools we can use in our projects, and especially about means of teaching and collaborating in our schools. Elena, thank you so much for deciding to inspire us once again. You have the floor. Please, if you feel that you need to add something about your expertise as a teacher, do that. Otherwise, we would be glad to learn from you and to gather ideas for new projects and activities as well. Theater for Inclusion, Elena Vlădescu, Scientix, AReTwinning Ambassador, passionate teacher. You have the floor.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Emeshe. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very glad to be here this evening. I teach physics and in a high school from Romania. I'm, as you said, the twinning and Scientix ambassador. And this evening I will present an Erasmus project and an associated e-twinning project. Our Erasmus project name is the inclusion of students with few opportunities in the European dimension. And this project, we run this project together with our partners from Malta and Greece during 2022-2024. The project target groups were made up of 13, 16 years old students with reduced opportunities from Romania, Malta, and Greece, as well as teachers eager for professional development opportunities. The strategic objective of our project was increasing the awareness of inclusion at the level of interpersonal communication in school, including the development of quality education in our institution. Within this project, two learning activities took place. The first was dedicated to teachers and took place in Malta in May 2023, including meetings during 5 working days to create a collection of resources which contains 5 new teaching methods and 10 lessons plans aiming at increasing the involvement of all students in educational activities. The first result of our Erasmus project was the collection of interactive teaching methods published on the project website, on the school website, on the Erasmus Plus platform, and available at the high school library for all those interested. The second activity within this Erasmus Plus project was a learning activity for students and teachers and took place in Greece between March 10-15, 2024. It included theater workshops, presentations on inclusion themes, visits to museums, recycling workshops, and other cultural activities. The culminating point was a theater show created and presented by the students of the partner countries in the project. The play, School Life, had 4 acts. The first act was about the student's solution to a bullying case. The second act was about a misunderstood gifted student who solved the problem of a school's heating system. The third act was a reinterpretation of the Cinderella fairy tale, and the fourth act was the story of a student excluded by her classmates who wins a math competition. This play was performed in English on the stage of the town of Didymotiko, Evros, Greece, in front of the local community. In September 2024, we had the third learning activity in our school, Slatina, Romania, where students and teachers from Greece, Malta, and Romania met. They participated in the activities organized by our school. These activities included various sessions related to communication, media, journalism, and above all, inclusion. Playful Cafe with Interactive Methods was a non-formal workshop held in all partner schools in which teachers who participated in the learning activity in Malta informed and taught other teachers about the three new learning methods used by the partner schools. The guide developed following the learning activity in Malta was also presented. Small Drama Box was another local dissemination activity in which we conducted workshops on interest groups in the sense of creating lesson plans for language, communication, socio-emotional development, communication areas, which include interactive methods modeled after those from partner schools, gathered in a brochure published on the project website, on the school website, on the Erasmus Plus platform, and available at the high school library for all those interested. Another result of the project was the publication called A Multicultural Touch, a collection of cultural and inclusion essays written by Romanian, Greek, and Maltese students. They read their creations in front of the Romanian students and parents in the frame of journalism club activity. The tuning project, Theater for Inclusion, was not only an online workshop workspace for our Erasmus Plus, but an independent project that brings added value and increases the quality of education offered in our school through pedagogical innovation, curriculum integration, web tools, communication and collaboration between European schools. Students from our school, Greece and Malta, were involved in this project. As part of it, we met online monthly with partners and discussed the play, the magazine with stories about inclusion and cultural heritage. For this eTwinning project, we received the National Quality Label. We disseminated our Erasmus Plus and eTwinning projects by articles on the school website, in the local press, in the eTwinning newsletter, on panels, presentation in the Teachers' Council, in local and regional events and conferences. We are very proud about these Erasmus Plus and eTwinning projects because we think that the participants understood how important is it that all students, regardless of the environment they come from or the material and social conditions, have the same rights and responsibilities for the development and well-being of all through a quality education based on tolerance, collaboration, and solidarity. The teachers have benefited from new teaching methods and exchange of good practices with colleagues from other European schools, which help them in their professional development. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Elena. If there are questions, please don't hesitate to ask the presenter. It has been inspiring and as always, and I think that we can use many ideas from the activities you have shared with us, and means of combining eTwinning, Erasmus, Scientix, and all our knowledge, trying to develop competencies for our students. Um, Now, and I am not sure if Ioana is here. The next speaker is Ioana Alexandra Văduva. She's an eTwinner presenting importance of digital tools within eTwinning project. Her presentation is how important are digital tools in eTwinning project. Joanna, if you can hear us, please let me know. Uh, okay. And you have the floor. You can have the microphone and the camera. Okay. Please try now. I just opened your microphone. I was searching for you.
Oh,
This is the microphone. Can you hear us now, Joanna? Okay. Please try now.
okay. I am unmuted now about from you by you. So I think
Perfect.
it was an issue from the platform. Okay, so can you hear me? I'm here with
Loud
you.
and clear. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ioana. I'm a primary teacher in Galați, Romania. I'm glad to be with you the second year in this evening. Last year, I presented something else about the twinning project. For to be sincere, I really don't know what I presented last year, but it is an honor from it is an honor for me to be with you again. Uh, I will talk about the power of digital tools in the twinning projects. I don't know why I wasn't able to join the conference, the meeting from my laptop. I'm with my phone now, so I hear and I see you by phone in this evening. Um, why I choose to tell you about the power of digital tools? I am very
Do you need me to share your presentation, or you can do that from the phone? Joanna, did you hear me? Do you need my help with sharing the presentation, or you want to do that by yourself? For some reason, I cannot hear anymore. If not, Elena, just nod so that I know that you are all hearing me. If not, we will jump to another presenter so that we don't.
sorry, sorry. So I'm still
You are
here.
here.
Sorry, I don't know. The connection is failed. Sorry, it was failed. I was talking. I will try to speak effectively. So that's why I'll start my presentation. My presentation is about the power of digital tools in a twinning project. I was inspired by one of my projects that I rolled this year. It's about artificial intelligence and why it is important to have uh, internet speak about informatic uh, competence and why it is important to know to use digital tools nowadays. Um, I can't see my presentation, but I have it.
Do you want me to share your presentation? Do you think that that would be helpful?
Yes, I think for because I have on my
Because I
laptop.
can do that if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay,
I have
just
it on
one
my
second. I will
laptop.
do that.
Okay.
Let me just start and find it. Please let me know if this is the one.
Yes, this is the one.
Okay.
So the title of my presentation is The Power of Digital Tools in eTwinning Projects. Last year, I enrolled in 4 twinning projects. All of them won the European certificates. This year I ruled just two e-twinning projects, and one of it's about using digital tools in e-twinning projects, and that's why I chose to learn to tell you about this. So the second page, it's enhancing collaboration and communication um, in e-twinning. Digital um, tools. It's a real-time communication, so you can use it in real time. Uh, I don't know. My internet is failed again. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, can you see the presentation?
Yes, I can see the presentation.
We
Okay.
can hear you.
So
We
it
can hear
will
you very well.
offer real-time communication tools like instant messaging and video conferencing, fostering immediate and effective. Sorry, the second. You took my presentation.
Sorry.
Effective interaction among partners. We can use shared workspaces. Uh, Digital tools provide shared workspaces for collaborative document editing, project planning, and resource sharing, enhancing teamwork and efficiency. The third one, um, okay, facilitate the virtual exchange and cultural sharing. It's about global reach. Betweening connects educators and students across borders, facilitating virtual exchange programs and fostering cross-cultural understanding. So we use digital tools to communicate with other partners to create projects, uh, to combine our methods to make more efficiently between projects. About cultural immersion, digital tools enable the sharing of cultural resources, traditions, and perspectives, enriching the learning experience and broadening global horizons. So, digitality helps us to be more related with the others. Digital tools as enablers of e-twinning success. Why I'm asking this, that why I am talking about digitality as enablers, because digital tools improved collaboration, helps improving collaboration. Digital tools streamline collaboration, enabling seamless communication and project management, enhancing team dynamics. Enhance engagement. Interactive digital tools captivate student interest, foster active participation, and enhance learning outcomes. And increased impact. E-twinning projects benefit from digital tools that broaden reach, amplify impact, and promote lasting learning. So it is very important for us to know how to use digital tools. It is an digital era, so we have method which can be used in our activity day by day. This is my presentation. I am glad to be with you again, and I hope that what I was saying was okay for this meeting.
Thank you very much for your thoughts and sharing. I was very curious, and I am very curious as the moderator of the group, and I launched the question first to you, Ioana, and also to all our kind participants and attendees. What is your favorite tool? What is your favorite digital tool for collaboration that you love and you would recommend as part of the Twinning project? I would really like to know, and I would really like an answer first from you, but then from all our attendees. I would really like to have the chance to share. more tools, more a collection of tools maybe that can be used for collaboration within our projects and within our classrooms as well. So Joanna, if you can answer, I would be very very glad. And I while you prepare your answer, I will share with the attendees our uh, I don't know if it's visible, our a Padlet that we have that I have created, and it is working. Let me just share it again so that we can see it. I will share my entire screen so that you can go to the.
Oh, nice.
So I would really like you to write here the answers, and this way we can also gather a collection of tools. And it would be very nice to have it within the group as well.
Okay. Uh,
The tool that's been good for collaboration. Maybe you have one that enables students voice and choice. And you can see I really love Padlet, so my this is
okay.
Padlet. So now you have seen the Padlet. Please, Joanna, grab the microphone.
Uh, my until now, I used Padlet as collaborative. Canva. I used Linoit. Uh, I used, I don't know, Wakalet, if you know about it, Wakalet. But
Okay.
now in this project, even my presentation was made with Gamma IE, AI, sorry. Gamma AI is not a application, it's a website where we can make where we can make presentation projects, many things in it is collaborative. Try it because my presentation also was made in AI, in Gamma AI dot I don't know .com, I think. So there we can use presentation in for individuals, but also for collaborative projects in Gamma. Use it because it's very very nice. I love this site, and is Gamma with double M
Maybe
AI.
Joanna, you can write the answer in the chat, or you can link it to the Padlet that I have shared, so that if somebody else wants to try it, we can have it there as a collection.
Okay, but
I am watching the
with
chat. You have here congratulations. Um, and I also want to thank you for this suggestion of new tool that can be used for presentations, and also for encouraging the use of digital tools within projects. Now I see here already ready for presentation, Lucian Vladescu. I hope I am not saying your name incorrectly again. Thank you so much, Ioana. Lucian, you have the floor. Please present yourself. You are for the first time here. I know that you are a scientific ambassador, and I also know that you are an eTwinner, and you will be presenting from your experience in eTwinning projects. We are looking forward to discover new tools and new ideas. So please grab the microphone, and please present your project.
Good evening. My name is Lucian Constantin Vladescu. I am a teacher to a secondary school near Slatina. I am a mathematics teacher. I teach mathematics and my students are from 11 to 14 years old. This project target group was made up of 13, 15 years old students from Spain, Czech Republic, Romania, Slovakia, and Poland, as well as teachers eager for professional development opportunities. In this project, students discovered their cultural and historical roots and shared them with other European peoples. The work on the project was done by dividing the tasks and establishing the calendar of activities by mutual agreement. Communication was done in the best conditions through common Google Docs, email, and WhatsApp private group. We collaborated to all final products, students, and teachers from all 5 partner countries. The outputs of the project are our countries and traditions, similarities and differences, memory games, Pexeso postcards of our cities or towns or villages, a calendar nature around environment, legends, Easter presentation in Canva and quiz, European Europe Day poem, video, quiz and poster. We've created a shared table with similarities and differences of our villages, towns, or cities, our regions and countries. We shared information about flags, national emblem, capital city, our traditional meal, link to a web page with a recipe for our traditional meal, our regional folk costume, and we answered questions like do we have euro? Do we live in mountains? Do we have access to a sea? Where do you live? Famous person that was born in our city or town or village, site of our city, town or village, city, town or village arms, what connect us? Of course, e-twinning. Another output of our project was memory games Pexeso with section Pexeso 1 churches, 2 castles, 3 libraries, museums, galleries, 4 monuments, 5 bridges, 6 mountains, 7 nature, 8 crosses, 9 nature environment. Easter celebration tradition dishes recipes was a shared presentation in Canva. You can see this? We created a collaborative Easter quiz with questions about Easter traditions in our countries. With eggs, we created a collaborative poem and a video for Europe Day. Also, a collaborative quiz and a poster for Europe Day. Also, postcards of our cities, towns, or villages. A final product in Canva presenting our work. Our project in visibility of the e-twinning project on pages 60-62. We received national and European quality labels for our project. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for sharing. I always admired the mathematic teachers' projects. For some reason, teachers who are working and teaching mathematics, physics, STEM-related subjects, for some reason manage to run projects that are more included, integrated into the curriculum. And me as a language teacher, I have always admired the way that you make the connections within your project. And your example was in the same area. What I also appreciate is the fact that you also gave us a few ideas of digital tools that we can use for collaboration, and those can be used not just as part of the twinning projects, but within our day-to-day class activities as well, for interaction and collaboration within our students. So thank you for that as well. Thank you for sharing and inspiring us. I want to remind you all that we have the Padlet, and we are encouraging you to write there the ideas, to gather there the Padlet print screen, so that we can go back to and comment on them and use them in the classroom as well. Um, Here in my presentation, I should have Maria Magdalena Cojocariu. She's also a primary school teacher and twinner. She has a presentation about mindful minds, a journey to inner peace. I don't know if you can hear us. I was not able to identify you.
Yes,
Or
hello. Hello everyone.
you have
Yeah,
the floor.
yeah.
And
Thank
thank
you
you
so
for
much.
joining. And please complete your presentation. You are the first time speaker at
Yes, I am the first
AReTwinning.
time.
So
I'm trying to share my presentation. Let's hope I succeed. Let's see. So, uh, trying. Okay, so it is visible.
yes, it is visible. It's there.
Okay, so I'm trying to start the show. Okay, so I'm a primary teacher. It's a big school in Piatra Neamț. I am it winner from 2016, but recently I have participated to projects. I have been founder and co-founder, and last year I was co-founder with Benay Kaya from Turkey, which was the founder of this project, Mindful Minds, A Journey to Inner Peace. The project was a
Maria,
real.
just make sure to turn the slides. Currently, I see the results slide.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you are
I
moving
don't
them
know
around,
why. I am.
just click on one slide so that it moves. Oh, that's perfect. Now it's key competencies. Great.
Okay, so the project was a real journey. It was like a journey into the inner world of the students, for both students and also the partners, as a result of which skills and abilities useful throughout life work. So we tried to acknowledge students and partners to have abilities for our inner world and emotions. Competencies, key competencies, citizenship, cultural exchanges, digital exchanges, linguistic exchanges, personal and social competencies. Sorry, I have a lot of emotions. I'm talking about emotions and I have emotions. The scope of this project was mindful awareness, stress reduction, academic focus for our students, emotional resilience, empathy and connection. So we had very interesting activities like walking, mindfulness walking. The students were walking through the forest and being aware of the sounds near them, so they have to focus to the nature and to connect to the nature. Another activity, very nice activity, mindful breathing. So we had exercises of breathing. Then we have a journal. We have maintained a journal for 3 months, and students have written their gratitude in November, their values in December, and positive affirmations in January. Then another activity was the glitter jar. In this jar, we have put glitter. So when our emotions invade us, we cannot see through the jar. So it was a very interesting activity. Mindful emotions, the wheel, spinning the wheel and dealing with emotions. And Of course, mindfulness listening. The students were listening the sounds and trying to catch up the sound as it was fading. So it had to be concentrated to listen long time the sound. The results, the activity of the relaxing in the nature made them more receptive and attentive. Through the breathing exercises, they learned to control their moods in certain situation. During the glitter jar activity, they realized that a clear mind can find solution more easily. They learned to focus more during lessons through mindful listening exercises, develop practical mindfulness skills and strategies, increased emotional resilience and more positive outlook, and have a foundation of mindful resources and techniques. Of course, the project received certificates, the quality and the European certificate. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the fact that we are discussing mindfulness and ways of teaching it and ways of enhancing students to focus more on this aspect, and we as as teachers to focus more on that. I know that coming from primary school and later students, maybe for us it seems easier. You also have the students the entire day with you, so somehow maybe this focus on the well-being of students and relaxing and mindfulness is more up to date and more maybe for us it seems easier to implement it, but I teach in secondary school, and I think that this aspect should be of importance for secondary school teachers as well, because it's not students' fault that we are not with them all day and they meet different teachers. They should have they should benefit the same from these activities. All the presentations will be shared within the group. We will make a collaborative document and we will upload it there. So if somebody lost one slide or wants to use one idea, you can do that. Also, I encourage you to use the chat or the Padlet to ask questions. For now, we have just congratulations and applauses. But if there are questions, feel free to ask them. Thank you so much, Maria. I think it was useful and not just useful. I think it was a topic to focus on and maybe to deal with it more with the. I don't know, in the following month or in the following year, not just because this year we focus more on well-being, but because students really need to feel empowered and appreciated in their classrooms. It
Yeah,
was
thank
it
you.
was it was interesting. Thank you. And I think it's interesting the fact that we have betweeners from all levels. We went to primary school students and we have seen activities that can be used there. And now, with your permission, I want to go to secondary school as well. Let me just see if Mihaela is here. Mihaela Goods is a very experienced twinning ambassador, and she has amazed us in the last years with very good e-twinning projects, awarded e-twinning projects, but not just for the fact that they are awarded, for the fact that they are so greatly integrated into the curriculum, and they focus so much on everything that students are learning, and also from things that are in the students area, in the students interest and near them. So I'm really curious what's her next project about. Mihaela, if you can open, you can open your microphone. If you want to add something different about
Thank
yourself,
you.
you can do that. If not, please share your screen and present us another amazing mathematics project, because it's a project with mathematics and science. It's a master project.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here with you all. And I try to share with you my new project, master. That mean mathematics, art, science, technology for educational resilience. My co-founder is Ludmila Korjokari from Moldova. We made many projects together, and we continue this collaboration. So we have some objective in this project. We want very much to develop the creativity, the imagination, the critical thinking. We want also to develop the ability to research and to use scientific information for a good activity and a good making of the decision. So we want to promoting educational resilience with this project, with more connection, with interdisciplinarity, and we want to have together more discipline. Math, physics, history, geography, literature also, and so on. We have international team with 6 countries, 9 schools, 11 teachers, and these countries here, Romania, Moldova, France, Spain, Portugal, and Turkey. We have more activities. Our project is start in September, but we will work to May. One of these activities is geometry of numbers. We want to present in this activity the connection between geometry and numbers with algebra and geometry together. And a very nice subject is polygonal numbers. We have polygonal numbers, and this subject is connected with sequence, and we can have sequence in primary school also. So the subject is for all the students, for primary school to high school also. We have problem created by students. We have also geometry numbers with arithmetic sequence in these problems made by 2 students from Jean Monnet School and from Gaudamus High School. We have also geometry in numbers by geometric sequence. And this image is designed with the idea to connect in geometric progression. And we can calculate also with this image together. We have another geometric sequence in GeoGebra with a very nice image. We can connect with ratio in this design. We have also algebraic identities in this, if I can make the link with the GeoGebra file. I hope, yes. We can move the slider, and our square is moving also. I come back in this presentation. We have also geometry in numbers in the activity with Code Week. In this occasion, we used Scratch, and the students made a file with interactivity, and I can show you a little project where we can design geometric numbers. Okay, so in November we have a very nice activity with metallic ratio, and this metallic ratio are three. A golden ratio is an old ratio that we learned, but this year we learn also the silver ratio and the silver spiral. And in this poster we have the design from our students. The silver ratio in real life, in a Japanese construction, in Japanese build, we have this example. But we have also in a palace of Uzbekistan a ceiling with silver ratio. We have also the bronze ratio and the bronze spiral with very nice design with flowers and another design. We have also an activity very nice with 1st December, where the students design in tricolor with cube, with square, and a variety of polygons. Another activity is with circle in art and science. We have in this image the Praga clock with a design in GeoGebra with 12 circles. In this activity, the students collaborated. One student made the design, and another student made the problem and solved it. And we have also the circle in history, in geography. We have history in nature, in literature, and so on. So the project continue in the next months, and that's our work in the first 3 months. That's all.
Thank you so much. As I've noticed, mathematics is everywhere, in everything, and around us, around our students. Thank you for inspiring us. It's always so nice to see the way you can encourage students to find the beauty of mathematics, and to use it in real life. I think that's the reason. That's the reason for all of us running this project. Thank you, Mihaela. You are an inspiration, not just to me, but to your colleagues as well. We appreciate all, not just your projects, but the way you disseminate them, and try to encourage us not to stop working on this project. If I am looking in the chat, we have very interesting, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Not a question yet, but if there are any questions, please feel free to ask them. Also, please use the Padlet as well for comments, for links, for further inspiration. And I know that your colleague has also been here today. She was helping you with the presentation with her presence. So special thanks to her, to Mrs. Kozokari as well. Uh, here in my here in my schedule, I have a presentation about another eTwinning project. A very dear friend of us, of ours, Juliana Chubuk, made a presentation about the Eratosthenes project. The project she has been rerunning for years. Unfortunately, I don't think she was able to connect. We try to do that. If she will manage to connect, we will present her slides by the end of the meeting. If not, you will also have them within the collaborative presentation we will share at the end of the meeting. So if Juliana is not here, we will go to another eTwinning and Scientix ambassador. She's a very young eTwinning ambassador, Cristina Tomescu. Her presentation is about another eTwinning project, STEM with Stories. Today, for some reason, was with eTwinning and STEM, and I'm very glad for that. Christina, you have the microphone. And also, thank you for joining us.
Hello, I'm very happy to be here with you for the second time in an online meeting with you. And I want to share with you if I if I can, I try to find window enter. I don't know. Maybe you can't help me, MS, to share my presentation. I don't know why I can't.
Let me search for it. You have sent it to me, Cristina Tomescu. Just 1 second. I
Yes.
will open it and share it with you all. Just
Until you can find my presentation, I want to tell something about me. I'm a primary school teacher from Târgu Jiu. I work at Colegiul Național Tudor Vladimirescu. Now my students are in fourth grade. And last year, I work with them beautiful project that helped me to bring my students closer to books, to read a beautiful books. This project called STEM with Stories. It is a STEM-based project that will help our students solve real-life problems. Problems in world children's classics and storybooks about local heroes that children enjoy reading will be identified and solutions will be solved. When the problem is solved, the story will be re-evaluated and different solution will be produced. The solution will be prepared both as drawing and as prototypes. In this way, our students will both improve their reading habits and be able to produce different solutions to stories. While carrying out the project, our students will improve their digital skills and solutions oriented studies will be carried out by integrating technology into our lives. The purpose of the project was to developing the students' ability to solve the problems in the stories they read. Project duration, December 2023, May 2024. On this project, we collaborated with partners from Turkey, Romania, Macedonia, Portugal, and Lithuania. We used weeklead.com to introduce ourselves. Project organization. Each teacher participating in the project form groups within the school, special um, to help the students to present himself and to help the teacher to present as well. Special pages were created to provide information about the involved schools, teachers, and students. At the beginning, there was meetings between project partners and establishing tasks. With the help of online meeting, we got to know each other, discuss, and establish the activity plan. Also, at the beginning of the project, each proposes a logo and a poster. After the vote, a logo on the representative poster for the project will be chosen. The first book was chosen from Universal Children's Literature. Several titles were proposed, and the winning one of the Ugly Duckling. We have identified three problems. The eggs in the birdhouse get mixed up, bullying. Birds that do not have the chance to fly in the winter have a hard time surviving. The first problem was solved by building birdhouses. We discussed the living conditions of the birds. The second problem was solved with the role-playing game. The students got involved and penciled the characters themselves. Once the theater was ready, they played the fairy tale in a different way. The third problem is that birds that are unable to fly hardly survive the winter. The students build various structures from recyclable materials in which they also added grains to help the birds during the winter. The second book was one of the national book, and I choose for my student from The Polar Bear by Cezar Petrescu. The students were grouped into 5 teams. Each group drew a slip of paper and had a clue which suggested what fragment they had have to tell. As a STEAM activity, we making artificial snow by shoving foam and baking soda. The third book, Alice in Wonderland, the strange phenomenon encountered by Alice can be interpreted as illusions. Others can be scientifically explained by the phenomenon of light refraction. Using the jigsaw puzzle technology, the students solve the Alice in Wonderland puzzle. They build their own structures from recyclable materials, made a creative project presenting the characters from the book. One of my favorite book was The Boy with a Butterfly Wing. It is a story of David who was born differently. He has a butterfly wing instead of a hand. His parents try to cure him, but he's happy just the way he is. He can't clap or climb, but he can fly sometimes. He can smile when other kids laugh of him, and that's really a superpower. I propose this book for my children to teach about tolerance, empathy, collegiality, and kindness. I choose a book from AReTour because my students love that the book from this editor. And Wonka was one of my students' prefer books. um, they love so much this book, A World of Imagination and Inventions. We talk about actions. We answer a few questions. What do you think of Willy's candy poisoning? Draw the store map as you imagine it to look based on what you read. Create the chocolate factory. We also created collaborative activity, shared story. Each partner had to task and completing one of the page of the book. The Blue Sea, A Forgotten Story, it's a joint story made with Story Jumper. Each partner contributed to its realization by completing a page of the story, text, and suggestive images. Another collaborative activity is the Internet Safety Book. We aim to highlight the importance of careful use of the Internet. We highlight the meaning of the following sentences. Nothing is lost on the Internet, everything is saved. Use a strong password. Don't share private information. People may not be who they say they are. Don't chat with people you don't know. Don't share your address. Protecting your privacy is protecting your identity. Always check the news. Do not open messages from people you do not know. Never give out personal information such as your name, home address, email address, usernames, or passwords. Change or password often. So STEM with Story is one of my dearest projects. It helped me bring my students closer to reading, arousing their desire to read, their curiosity to find out and discover the problem specific to each book. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was inspiring to see how little students work on this topic. It was interesting to see how you included all these relevant values that you wanted to teach for sure, and also how you inspire them to read in a world when reading and encouragement to read is so hard. So this was a project for the literature teacher in me. I really appreciated the diversity of the text you used as a starting point for encouraging them to be creative and critical thinkers.
Thank
Um,
you.
Thank you so much for sharing. Actually, I want to thank each and everyone for being here tonight and for inspiring us, for sharing from your expertise, or just for listening and encouraging the other colleagues to be here. Um, I do not see Juliana here. Maybe if she connects, she will have the floor. Just a very short reminder. This time, not great project. I really agree. It is an inspiring and great project, the one that Christina shared with us. I just want to remind you all that we have been sharing all this year about the activities we have been organizing as webinars, about the activities we have been coordinating in our schools, and about the importance of research and about the importance of writing and speaking about the research that we conduct within our schools. Why is this important? Teachers, as the researchers, have a voice, and as part of the actual research in school education, actual research in e-twinning projects, e-twinning featured group, we try to encourage you to find that voice and disseminate about your projects. I know that you all run amazing projects. We have seen that as evaluators. We have seen that those projects as good practice examples. But I also know that it-winners are shy persons. We are not used to go and speak about our activities. And it's very important in nowadays and in our world, it's very important to speak about the findings of our activities. So we do gather information, we analyze it, we share it, we act on it, we reflect and gather other information, and we try to research on and on and on. We try to generate context where students are ready to change and to embrace change. Actually, that's what it is about: unfreezing, changing, and refreezing until we make a difference. And we do make a difference in each of our schools. If I would ask you now, many of you are part of it-winning schools. It-winning schools contribute tremendously to this culture of collaboration, to this culture of sharing. And it's very important that this sharing goes beyond the classroom, towards other teachers and other practitioners, like I don't know, presentations during teach meets or webinars, journals you can share, and you had a few examples today as well, or open lessons or presentations in the community. It's very, very important to write about the findings, to try and help more and more teachers be part of this amazing phenomenon that is it-winning. As part of the actual research in school education, actual research in it-winning projects, between the group this year, we had webinars, we had collaborating and interactive activities. We still have not just the group on it-winning, but we have the page on Facebook, and we have the page on Instagram and on the former Twitter, the X. As part of my activity as a PhD student, I conducted the research with the teachers, and I want to thank all the participants. Some of you have participated to these activities. We also had a research where we involved students from Romanian school. We had more than 500 students answering our quiz, and some of you had helped us with this. And also we had two focus groups with it-winning and Erasmus ambassadors, and some of you participated there as well. So we really try to speak out about the importance of research, and to document what we have been doing as part of educational journals. In my school, I really tried to keep the synergy with it-winning, and then teaching my teachers and trying to teach students, different groups of students from different classes, to be there on it-winning with their work. Currently, we have accreditation also on school education as an Erasmus accredited school. So each project we have has a mark on the first year at the e-Digital Academy with the objective on developing digital competencies. The second year kept the digital competencies, but also we focus as well, and the life skills. And now in the third year of accreditation, we also included the democratic citizenship education, keeping all the other objectives we have been working in these first 2 years. As part of the Erasmus accreditation, we students participate to face-to-face mobilities as well, not just the use of it-winning. And also we had the chance to send the teachers abroad in job shadowing, teaching activities, and also to training, with the message that in my school the focus was on students in all the years of accreditation. And one amazing result of the mobilities that were happening as part of Erasmus is the fact that students who have never traveled abroad, students who have never seen the sea, had the chance to do this as part of Erasmus. So for those students, um, Erasmus will always be the first time that they have experimented something extremely new and where they developed amazing competencies. But also, we did not just organize mobilities and let them dive with a few experiences. All the activities that those students participated to were disseminated in school, are used as part of the Twinning Twin Spaces, so that other students and teachers from our school can benefit from their findings, from their learning, so that we grow as a community. And where else can we do that? Only on eTwinning. The second year of accreditation also had the focus on students. This time we tried to invite an expert as well. And I just want to remind you that it's so important to find the experts via eTwinning and to use all the connections and the amazing facilities we have within the project. It's more valuable for the entire community than any other project that would be only on eTwinning or only on Erasmus. And we do try to pay it forward, to speak about them, to encourage others to implement as many eTwinning projects, to try to create as many contexts for research, for sharing, for collaboration. And I have seen in one of the presentations the importance of journals and monitoring the work. I have been trying in my school as an Erasmus coordinator to implement that as well. So students and teachers participating have as a mean of dissemination the journals of mobility that are part of the twin space and that are subject to discussion and further collaboration. And what's more important, this synergy is generating learning experiences, unforgettable experiences, and is really able to broaden the horizons. This is about learning and sharing and collaborating and transformation of students, of classes, of classrooms, and of schools. It's about growth within our communities, but it's about trust and trust in others and trust in our own capacities. And it's about recognition for our schools as well. Through the activities we disseminate to the contest, we go and present our findings. Most of all, it's about involvement of students, of teachers, of school management, and it's about determination to collaborate, to share, and make a difference. And it's about collaboration and cooperation between European schools. Um, all this because we believe in the same values like tolerance, optimism, integrity, unity, openness, acceptance, confidence, and self-confidence, and willingness to learn and to share with our European peers, which is very, very important. And we do believe in this synergy and in the fact that eTwinning and Erasmus have the ability to enrich our lives and to prepare students for tomorrow. And if we encourage this synergy and cooperation, we also encourage you to start sharing from your work. This is the last call for this year's Action Research in School Education paper. The last journal of the year is going to be published now in December. So if you still have papers to share, research to present, or amazing projects to disseminate, feel free to send me an article so that I can include it in the newspaper, in the journal. And I also want to encourage you to provide us feedback for today's activity. You have a link attached in the Padlet as a description, and I will also share it with you within the chat in 1 minute. It has been a pleasure for me to be with you this year. to learn from you, from each one of you who shared from your work and from your energy or from your experience. I want to thank for your time, for your eTwinning energy, for your ability to pay it forward. I know that you have been learning a lot here on eTwinning, and I know that you have been contributing a lot to our activities within the group. Therefore, I am extremely um, happy and grateful that you have been part of the group's life and of our life this year as well. We'll complete the feedback form. You will also receive a certificate. We still have one certificate to send from we had on 29th of November. I want to thank you for the energy. I want to thank you for all the amazing projects, for all the amazing activities you have been. And I want to wish you, I know that it's beginning of December, but this is the last meeting. So I really want to wish everyone amazing holidays with the family together and with health in the new year. May all your wishes and activities be successful. May all your project be successful, and may all your loved ones be there with you. I'm looking forward to what 2025 will bring to us, and I really want to thank you again to each and everyone for your amazing friendship and for your amazing eTwinning activities. I do believe that the future of education is connected with eTwinning, and I'm grateful to be part of it. Thank you so much. So much.